What's going on, guys? Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you a video today to share with you some sneaker pickups for my recent trip to London, England for the Adidas Nemesis launch event. I picked up 4 pairs in total, and I think I got some pretty good stuff, so I figured I'd make a video to show you guys. If you guys would enjoy sneaker content on the channel from time to time, if you're into that kind of thing, support the video with a like, that would be awesome. Without further ado, let me show you what I got. The first pair that I picked up are these guys right here. This is the Triple Solar Red colorway of the Adidas NMDs. I was really excited when I saw these at the main Adidas store on Oxford Street, just because this is a colorway that came out what seems like months ago alongside the triple black and the triple whites. These were the only ones they had though from that particular release, and the release sold out pretty much instantly here, so I'm surprised they had them there. They only had them in a few sizes. Luckily, one of those sizes they had left was my size, so I ended up picking them up, and I'm just pretty stoked on these. I really like the colorway. It's solar red, which kind of looks more orange than red, especially when you're in like broad daylight. If it's a little bit darker outside, they can look more red, but they're bright sneakers nonetheless. It's actually my first ever Boost foam sneaker that actually has the colored in Boost, which is kind of more of an orange than a red, but it's only colored on the sides of the midsole versus the bottom, where you can see the white revealed through the actual rubber outsole, and then there's some white there on the inside as well. Not really an insole, just the top layer with the cutouts, kind of like what you see on the bottom. But the NMDs, really cool looking sneaker. A lot of people are big fans of this particular silhouette from Adidas at the moment. They sell out really, really well in North America in general, be it Canada or the US. But in England, surprisingly, they had NMDs at pretty much every single sneaker store in colorways that you just wouldn't see sitting on shelves here. So really happy with these. Not going to wear them all that much just because it is such a bright sneaker. It's hard to wear these all the time, but happy to have them in my collection and excited to wear them for the first time. The next pair that I picked up was the Adidas Ultra Boost Uncaged in what is called the multicolor colorway. Even though it's mostly black and gray, the multicolor aspect is the little bit of orange and blue that's kind of sprinkled into the prime knit upper, let's say. But the uncaged version of the Ultra Boost, one of the hottest running shoes slash sneakers on the market right now, is basically the same base. So it's got the same Boost foam midsole, the exact same outsole in general. You get the Ultra Boost heel counter as well, and it's still a prime knit upper, but it obviously is uncaged. So you don't have the plastic Adidas stripes running through the middle on either side. And then they change up the heel area where instead of having the S-curve heel, it has this kind of loose, almost sock-like elasticated collar, which does look different. It does feel a little bit different as well. Same thing goes for the upper because it is now uncaged. It's more, I don't want to say flimsy, but it does feel more sock-like. There's less structure to the midfoot. So in that regard, you could argue it's more comfortable for casual wear, but regular Ultra Boosts are plenty comfortable. I'm not taking anything away from those. And obviously it gives the shoe a different look. You only have Adidas stripes right here on the toe fused on, which I think is a cool little detail. And it's an interesting sneaker in general, very, very comfortable to wear. And I've actually had a lot of you guys ask me to do a review on the uncaged version of the Ultra Boost. I've done reviews on the regular one. So if you guys would like to see a performance review on this particular shoe, leave a like on the video or let me know down below in the comments. And if enough of you guys want to see it, it's definitely something I can get to making sooner rather than later. The next pair that I picked up was the Adidas EQT Support ADV. So this is a modern interpretation of the classic Adidas EQT Support in a camo color, a green camo color. And I have to say, I'm a sucker for camo shoes in general, be it soccer cleats, football boots, sneakers, whatever it may be. If it's camo, you have my attention. And this is a sneaker that I've had my eye on for quite some time now. When I saw it in this camo color, I knew I had to pick them up because I had never seen a green camo version in North America at all. They had them in England, again, at that main Adidas store. So I picked them up. I had never even tried on a pair, and it's just a very comfortable sneaker in general. It doesn't have Boost foam, although there is a Boost foam variation of this shoe, which looks crazy, but they sell out really quickly. Didn't have any there. I was hoping for that one, but really, really cool. It's got obviously the classic Adidas EQT Support elements with the Adidas stripes that are basically nylon straps attached to the lacing system. It's got a thin mesh base to the upper, one-piece construction. You have the fused overlays that have kind of this almost soft nubuck type finish to it. A little bit of that nubuck at the back as well. the plastic structure. And then the outsole is kind of like a off-white color. It's almost like a cream. And then you have a little bit of a pink accent there on the bottom, which is kind of cool. You don't see it when you're wearing them, but still a really good looking sneaker in general. Very, very comfortable to wear, and something that is more a casual wear shoe rather than an actual running shoe, kind of like the NMDs. The final pair, and probably the pair that I'm most excited about out of these 4 pickups, is this guy right here, the Adidas City Sock, specifically the NMD City Sock 2 Prime Knit. That's what this specific version is. And I have to be honest with you guys, when I left for this trip to London, I knew that I was gonna have some kind of free time to go walk around, and I wanted to do some kind of sneaker shopping. It's always really interesting to go to a different country to see what they have sitting on the shelves, because it always tends to be different than where you live. And it was the case there. And this is a shoe that every time it releases here, be it in Canada or in the US, it's always online, it's always very limited, and I miss out every single time. And I just refuse to go pay resale prices for these City Sock shoes. I don't like them that much. I don't think I've ever paid resale price for a pair of sneakers. So when I went shopping and I saw that they had these available, only a few pairs left again. Luckily they had my size. I got a pair, retail price, really, really stoked on it. And I just think this is such a cool looking shoe. It is laceless, and it's just designed for casual wear. It's just for walking around. It's got a full prime knit upper, and basically it's one piece of material. So it starts right here on the lateral side where it folds over. It goes all the way around, one piece, and then it kind of just wraps back over top. And that's where you see this seam right here, which I think is just such a cool looking design. It's very clean, very, very simple. This has the new NMD2 bottom, which has some super thick boost foam at the heel. I don't actually have a pair of NMD2s, but still feels very comfortable, not too far off the original NMD. And then it does have this little kind of insert piece right here in foam with the cutouts in the boost right here, which looks interesting. Standard boost bottom, as you guys can see, or NMD bottom, I should say. It's all elasticated prime knit, and it's a simple colorway in the black and white. This is the only one they had in my size. I kind of was leaning more towards this one anyways. And then it has the little bit of a pink accent here on the medial side, which, if I'm honest, I don't care so much for the pink, but it's subtle enough to where I don't think you're gonna notice it. It's on the inside of the shoe as well. And again, I just really, really wanted a pair of City Socks. Finally got a pair, so I'm really, really excited about this particular pickup. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. Just wanted to say a quick thank you again to Adidas for having me out to this Nemesis launch event. I had a great time. It was an awesome experience, and I hope to do something like this again in the near future. Anyways, if you guys did miss my coverage of the Adidas Nemesis launch event, you can check out the day 1 vlog. I'll leave a little pop-up on screen. There's appearances from Jesse Lingard as well as Ander Herrera, a performance by designer, all kinds of crazy stuff, some information on the new Nemesis boots as well. Go ahead and check it out if you haven't seen it already. If you guys have any questions for me regarding any of these sneakers or just questions in general, leave them down below in the comments and I definitely will get an answer out to you. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.